I'm Heather, and on today's On the Couch with Finsa session, we have Richard from Crystal Doors. Richard, really nice to have you with us today.
Good morning. Good morning, Heather.
How you doing? You all right?
I'm very good, thank you. Yes, Crystal Doors is still operated throughout the whole lot of COVID-19. We've been very, very successful in manufacturing overbed tops for the Nightingale hospitals through Teal Healthcare, now over 6,000 produced. What we're now waiting for is for Boris to tell us that we can all go back to work and that the coronavirus is over, but we'll wait.
Fingers crossed, it comes, and it comes soon, but it comes at the right time as well. And definitely, it's got to happen, but in the right way. Tell us a little bit more about Crystal Doors. Who are you and how long have you been going?
So Crystal Doors has been going for 25 years now. We manufacture vinyl wrap doors for kitchens, bedrooms and bathrooms, and 5 years ago we diversified into hotels, restaurants, prisons, hospitals, schools, anywhere where we could value engineer MDF and then vinyl wrap it with the standard 0.4 grade vinyl or all the way up to 4mm aeroplane grade Kydex.
Wow, that's some operation. And tell us a little bit about the journey of that 25 years.
The journey started at the beginning with me doing a degree in food manufacture. So I'm very competent at the mass production of the food industry and understanding the quality side and the manufacturing. But with having psoriasis, I can't go onto the factory floor. And production is the area that I like the most. So I've worked for a woodworking company. And then when I bought the company out, we then started expanding. But it was only until 2010 when we moved premises, and then we started really investing heavily in a biomass burner as a megawatt, and then a dust extractor that could run 24/7, then a spray robot, and then a specialist press.
From a marketeer's perspective, I've seen where people have let go of things like GDPR. People seem to not care about GDPR anymore because it's coronavirus. And I've had emails from everybody talking about everything that I've ever signed up to and unsigned up to and unsubscribed. So business priorities have gone by the wayside. We've heard little talk about Brexit, which has been quite interesting. It's all around coronavirus. For you, I know that you're really passionate around sustainability. Have you maintained that focus on creating and maintaining a sustainable business throughout? Have you gone, you know what, that can wait and I'm going to get done what I need to get done?
Yeah, there's two sides to it. One is the economic depression that may follow, and certainly that's what the government's trying to stimulate to prevent. Does stop companies from wanting to invest in alternative energy, invest in the sustainable. What we have seen with the virus is air quality has improved dramatically. That the use of oil and gas isn't needed when we've got the solar and the wind. That's the transports, that the way of working, hence what we're doing today. There are alternatives in how humans can operate. So sometimes it does need a stop and a think, and we've all now had in business the time to stop and think and reevaluate what's important and what do we need to do going forwards. Crystal Doors is pushing ahead even harder than ever, is because of the network opportunity that we've had for the last month. Is we've now got together a good merry band of our suppliers, our customers and other stakeholders to be on board with what our vision is, to become a carbon neutral manufacturing customer, and that's cradle to cradle if possible using circular economy, which is excellent. That's what Finsa's all about as well, which is why we want to pick out our partners now to go forwards. And I think the time is companies come post for COVID, we need to drive even harder than ever before, because it's the economic collapse from climate change which will be much more strong in the future, which would be 2030 or possibly up to 2050. The climate is causing a lot of the issues that we've got. Is no longer can we ignore it. We've got to now start dealing with the reality is we are part of an ecosystem.
It's almost like a really good time to reinvent everything, isn't it? You and I are talking via Zoom. You know, you and I probably didn't hear about Zoom, you know, this time last year or 6 months ago. It's not something we'd have got, you know what, let's communicate via Zoom. This itself is helping saving the carbon footprint. I'd love to see, you know, our sales team being able to do more calls like this instead of spending time on the M6. So it's definitely the way forward. And I think people's consciousness as well, I think they've been working from home and they're doing less travel. So there's a quality of life, and obviously there's a work-life balance as well. So it'd be nice to see how the world does change in the next sort of few months after this. What's next for you?
Well, for my 50th birthday, I didn't go on holiday. That was Easter Sunday.
Wow.
So what's next for me? I think I'm the same as everybody else. Is once the lockdown's over, it's see the family, see friends, the things that are important. For the company, it's going to be, once again, when all the employees come back together, after a big thank you and a big party and a congratulations to everybody, and it's obviously welcome a family again, which is what it's all about.
It really is, isn't it? We've been reminded about what's important, and it's the little things. It really is, isn't it? Thank you for spending some time with me on the Finsa couch. I look forward to working with you together on the sustainable products that we can use and we can showcase. Looking forward to innovating that with you as well. So good luck. Have an amazing afternoon, and thanks for joining me. Thanks very much.
Brilliant. Thank you very much for inviting me, Heather. Thanks. Bye.